A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Glad to be here. So, company's coming in today. Common. Get out the granola. Please. Oh, I do love him, though. He's a friend to the show. Also, Paula Abdul last night, a mess. Guilty of effing and guilty of being crazy. We'll talk about the Pitt-Jolie relationship, Dave Chappelle, and Jennifer Lopez and Run DMC. And this is ground zero for where it's all going down. So I appreciate you being here. It is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. Oh, shoot. How'd you know? Art. All right. Ow. Yeah. And all that. Hey, I just got late breaking word, which I didn't know when the curtain opened at the top of the show. Toni Braxton's coming in today during the Hour of Truth. So that's Common, and then Toni Braxton. And the thing about Toni is that she left word with Nicole in the office that she's here for as long as I need her. And we love Toni Braxton here on the show. She gives good talk. That real good, I wish I had a pile of pillows on the floor so we could sit Indian style with some white wine kind of talk. You know what I mean? She's fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so no, I didn't see last night because I was at the Comedy Club. You know, every Wednesday night I do the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience in Times Square at the Laugh Factory. So obviously I did not see Paula Abdul and Corey and the whole American Idol meltdown on those two shows, nor did I see the Pat O'Brien. I really am not interested in talking that much about Pat O'Brien. As far as I'm concerned, you know, he's guilty, he's scum, he's this, he's that, but he's also white, he's also a man, and this is also America, where he will always be protected. My ex-father-in-law used to say, this is terribly cruel. It's mean and it's cruel, but he used to say, first of all, that macaroni and cheese was poor people's food, so he never, even though, you know, black people, but he never wanted, you know, which I'm like, excuse me. But also what he used to say, I saved the real jewel for the last thought. He used to say, hell no, I ain't giving no, well, he didn't talk like that. Hell no, I'm not giving money to a white homeless man. This is his country. There's no excuse. Yup. Well, Art's ringing the bell, but you want to know what? Just the idea, even though we were never a mixed company when he would say something like that, but that was just, I was like, wow. Yeah. Wow. But you know, this is, you know, hey, how come I hear things going on in my head? What do I hear in my head? Can you ask Vinny Shaylin to please turn his music down? I don't know what he's back there rocking out or what. His music is bleeding through the walls. Yeah. But look, let's get back to American Idol. I'm not going to even look over at Arthur J. Evans because you don't do anything for the show once the show is over. So therefore, you wouldn't have watched.
I watched Toni Braxton on Kevin Hill.
Okay, how was that?
Oh, wonderful. She was great. She's an actress.
That's not how it played out in that Tupac movie. I'm just saying. That Death Row movie. Oh, yeah. You know, where Faison Love played Suge Knight.
Right.
Was that the one? That boy from Cuts was damn, what movie was that on VH1? Yeah, no, Toni wasn't that good in that movie. But she was good on Broadway in Beauty and the Beast, and she sure can sing. I sure love talking to her. Anyway, so this is what I got from Nicole in the office. That the boy last night, Corey, is this true, you all? He had phone conversations and receipts, and the people at the Sprint store were able to say, yeah, Paula came in and got him. And he had his parents on TV co-signing with what he was saying. Well, you want to know what? If you're a bottom feeder and you're messing with somebody with that kind of power and stuff, I don't know what part of it that they get twisted. Listen, that boy set up the blueprint for what you all should be doing if you're messing around with somebody who you should, you know what I mean? If you, and when I say a bottom feeder, I just mean you could use a few more dollars. You could use some attention and a fabulous book deal. You could use some exposure, and when this is all over, you know exactly what you're going to do with the saved condoms with the semen in them and the phone records. And that's right, you saved those voicemails. That's right. That boy didn't do anything that I wouldn't have done.
Scandalous.
And you tell me, you sit back there and tell me you wouldn't have done it, then you're a dumb MF because you're missing out on your opportunity to capitalize. Now that boy's going to get a $2 million book deal. You go, boy. Paula Abdul and her pilled up behind crazy bitch. You know what I mean? You deserve everything that is unfurled, and I wish that I could have seen, but unfortunately I was occupied. Now they're never going to play that again. I really do need a copy. As a matter of fact, when I first got here today, Nicole gave me a statement from, Nicole, I'm a mess. You're so organized. As soon as I get into the show, she's got all this stuff. Hold on. She gave me a statement from one of the, there's Nicole probably on the telephone. Calling in. Oh, here she is running.
Prime time.
Who is it from?
Prime time disclosed a statement.
Prime time disclosed a statement.
From American Idol.
From American Idol. Oh, Nicole, I'm a mess. No. Okay, wait, hang on.
It's basically stating
Okay.
that American Idol is looking into the allegations and they're taking it seriously. And that they also contacted Corey and he didn't give them any description as to what was going on.
He shouldn't have
He
because
didn't disclose any information.
Yeah, because he's saving it for the book.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? The shows last night were just enough to wet people's palates.
Right, exactly.
Now he's going to get his book deal, and that is more than that is the absolute payoff of messing around with somebody who has a great deal to lose when you have nothing to lose. Sure, you can call him scandalous because he went along with it, but you want to know what? Look, there's not room in the MIT admissions office for everybody. There's not room on the Billboard charts for everybody. There's not room on the top tier of workdom for everybody. There are some people like Corey, like Kim Porter, like you understand?
You have to go about it that way.
And you got to do it.
Exactly.
There are girls who work down on Wall Street in the corner office making, millions of dollars a year, and there are girls working the pole.
Right.
It's the yin and yang of life.
It's true.
Who's stupid here?
Well, they're taking it seriously. They're like, okay, you know what? They looked at it last night and everyone is clear that something is going on.
Yes.
Like all types of records were shown.
And then he's a good boy for saving all of his records.
Yes.
See, that's how you do it, bottom feeders.
And the parents, too?
Bottom feeder parents.
Paula acted really stupid.
Paula is their golden key to the future.
Yeah.
Little do they know, Paula's going to feed all of them based on this scandality.
It's true. It's true, because they have Paula in a horrible place right now.
Well, you know what,
She looks
Paula?
crazy. They got her voice on his cell phone. He kept all types of recordings. Just her sounding real desperate, like, please don't talk to anybody. We need to talk.
In between popping pills.
Chilling in the jacuzzi.
Yeah,
naked,
you
all types
know?
of stuff they were doing.
Wow.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well, I just thank you, Nicole. I just think that's fabulous, that expose that he did. I kudos to Corey. Hey, Nicole, you'd really be the bomb if you got him in on the show.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I just said that.
You did?
Working on Corey Clark.
Wow. Thank you. Wow.
You seem in a good mood today. You're looking very happy and very chipper and very bright.
I mean, not really.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I have another job lined up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Like, no, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I have another job and another project.
Uh-oh.
All that I found out in the last 24 hours.
All right.
So, busy. Mother's Day is coming. What are you guys doing? I wish I could hire, 10 midgets to rub my feet all day. or something. Alas, I'm not leaving the house. Like, sitting in the house, that's exactly what I want to do. With my Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza. With the extra meat on top. Oh, yeah. So you getting your mom anything good for Mother's Day? Since when did Mother's Day become about more than a card and maybe some flowers from the FTD? Like, there are moms that expect full-blown things. My mom got her gift early, and I could hear disappointment in her voice when I said to her, you know, I told you about the bags that I got on 56th Street at the corner of 5th Avenue for $20 a piece, the beaded evening bags, which she loved the bag. She calls me up. She's crowing about it. And I said, yeah, Ma, you can't believe the deal, because the girls in my family, we love a deal. You know, I said, Mommy, the deal was so great. You can't believe. She said, oh, that's fabulous, Wendy. You have to take me to where that is so I can get more. I said, yeah, and I sent Wanda 2 of them also. Well, you could just hear, you know, the cheeriness just drop out of her. Wanda is my big sister, a mother as well. And I sent them both the same thing, but separate, different cards. And not the same exact bags, but, you know, it's like there's like there was competition. It's like, ugh, it's just a token. It's not like your birthday where I gave you the same thing as I gave somebody else for your birthday. I mean, you're a mother, she's a mother. I was on 56th Street getting ready to go into Bendel's, and I see these bags. I picked up, 6 of them. 2 for me, 2 for you, 2 for Wanda. Everybody got different designs, and I'll show you both where I picked them up. But I could hear the disappointment in her voice. I felt like hanging up on her. Like, wow, I just can't do anything right. Anyway, I hope you have a happy Mother's Day. In the meantime, the show is just getting started. And I guess I feel pretty good today.
You do look good, too.
All right. It is what it is.
Wendy, man.
I have a girl, right, for 10 years. Like half of it, I've been in jail like 5 years. I come home recently, right, and I come to find out now she's dealing with women. I don't have no problem with that, you know what I mean?
As long as you can be in on it.
Yeah.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Where's Wendy?
I am.
Oh my God.
Sorry. I was looking online at the rims that I'm going to get for my Aviator for the car show.
Ooh.
And might I add, I'm going to have the double tailpipe effect, even though an Aviator only has one tailpipe.
There you go.
I'm going to have like a prosthetic there. So it's going to be non-functional, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be 4 tailpipes, 2 attached and then 2 attached over here. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is totally, it bucks the system of, you know, an Aviator's exhaust and stuff. Ooh. But I'm pimping my ride.
Oh, there you go.
I'm telling you. And I'm getting the crazy shoes too.
Uh-oh.
And it's only going to be for 24 hours or 48 hours just for the car show.
Sure.
And so I have, how much time? June 25th and 26th in Atlantic City. So how much time do I have? I'm getting it down. And I'm not getting any of this stuff installed until Friday the 24th. Then I'm going to drive real careful, because I've already been told, you scratch a rim, it becomes yours. Ooh. And all I'm doing is borrowing. I'm just borrowing to front, like most of the people who. No, I can't say that. There are some legitimate people out there who have some legitimate cars, and I legitimately say, "Hey, y'all are fabulous."
Uh-oh.
It's not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're gonna look good though.
I was over on Rappers Row today, and they were cleaning the car. All the gummy bears squished into the carpet. The Sour Patches, squished in the carpet. And then a little bit of the sugar and salt melted off because, then you step on the floor with rainy feet and stuff. Yeah, a lot going on. Crayon on the back of the seat and lipstick all on the rear view, all on the, the visor of the driver's seat. That's me. That's me. I'm getting it cleaned up, though. I'm getting my ducks in a row. That's right, boy. I will be in the parking lot and then in the building. Shout out to the bomb dropper. I'm getting it right. All right, can you come in the back and just take a look at some of these rims and tell me I'm not using your opinion either, but just help me look cool.
Yes.
In my Aviator.
All right, I know it looks good
for the car show.
There you go.
Oh boy. Hey, you know what I have? I have tickets to see Alvin Ailey at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. Yeah, over there in Newark. May 8th. This is for Mother's Day. Don't call unless you're really going to use these tickets. This is a great Mother's Day gift. You could buy yourself a Hallmark card and throw these tickets in it. Your mother will love you. She will love you.
Yes.
And then after you take her there, then maybe you can take her for a little dinner.
There you go.
And that's your Mother's Day all set up. All right, this is for NJ Pack.
Yes.
For Mother's Day. That's Sunday, right? It's Sunday, May 8th.
Yes.
May, that's Mother's Day.
Ooh.
All right, there you go. All right, dial carefully, 866-GET-WENDY. And I wish you a lot of luck. And by the way, because I just gave away the Alvin Ailey passes, do you know that the United States Postal Service is issuing first-class postage stamps in honor of Alvin Ailey as part of the American Choreographers Stamp Series?
Shut up.
Well, the stamp is commemorating 4 visionary choreographers, including Alvin Ailey, George Balanchine, Agnes DeMille, and Martha Graham. And they all... apparently are profound in the language of dance.
Yeah.
And so Newark's Mayor Sharp James has declared citywide that Sunday it kicks off Alvin Ailey Week in Newark. Everybody will be dancing in the streets, Alvin Ailey style. Pirouette, pirouette. So shout out to Newark too, the Brick City. How you guys doing? You know what? I'm going to be in Newark on Tuesday, as a matter of fact.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, the Universal Circus. Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hosting the Universal Circus. So I'll be in Newark on Tuesday. And shout out to one of Newark's finest, Little Miss Nana. She's celebrating her birthday on Saturday. Look at all this stuff. I had no idea everything was going to thread together like this, just talking about Alvin Ailey's thing in Newark.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Little Miss Nana, a real big star, to her birthday party. He's star of TV, movies, Billboard charts, girls' hearts.
Yeah.
He's a model, and that is going to be my gift to her.
Yeah.
Not in that way,
Oh, okay.
but in the teenage girl way. Well, sometimes that could be that way, but not my Little Miss Nana.
No.
Nana, that's a no-no. Exactly. Oh, boy. Anyway, all right, let's move on. I had something interesting to tell you about 50 Cent, and so I'm going to do that. And, the show is just flowing as usual. We're looking for a winner for the Alvin Ailey on the phone lines, and this is the radio station featuring today's R&B and classic soul, and, of course, $100,000 cash guarantee, and the Wendy Williams Experience. It's 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
We have 2 CDs for you in this prize package today, and some other nonsense from the Wendy Williams Experience collection, including I Love Wendy Williams buttons and Wendy Williams Experience bookmarks. They're hard and they're plastic, and then when you read, you can use my bookmark to mark your books. It doesn't have to be my book that you're reading when you read anything. Or you can use it to break into your man's house to find out who he's with. It's stiff enough you could slide it through the door like a credit card, girl.
Got him. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Why does something positive always have to turn into something negative here on this show? Damn. That was a rewind. Oh, shoot. Steve is here, new hair.
Uh-oh.
Come on in.
That's positive.
It's very positive. And look at your hair. Fabulous,
wow.
honey.
You better work.
You better work. How you doing? Hit the button, or he hates it. Hit it.
You know I hate it.
How you doing?
No, wait, no, freeze.
Ow.
Freeze. Don't talk about the hair. I like to talk about the hair, but don't spill all the secrets.
I'm talking about the bag you sent it in. I don't walk around with big pink bags, baby, so you can just keep your big pink bag.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't do this on purpose. I did drop off hair in a pink bag for him. He hit it. All right, look, let me, all right, I'll be with you in just a moment. Sure. All right, no, go in there, because you're going to make me start talking more about hair and stuff. His hair looks fabulous.
He's fabulous. How you doing?
He wears his hair in the same color marcations as I do, which is how he knows how to go to Lugo's. I say, look, just get us more of our hair color. And he knows exactly what that is. Yeah. I think for the fall, we're both going to change to a really nice chestnut brown or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. But he likes to keep blonde in his hair year round. Yeah. He is so pale that, the blonde looks good. Look at him. He's swishing it. Oh, Steve Lindsay, everybody. That's my makeup artist and my hairstylist. For what it's worth. So anyway, this is from Neffy. Neffy says, Wendy, I caught the Idol specials, and at first I didn't believe it until he pulled out a bottle of prescription cough medicine that was prescribed to Paula. Wendy, I'm sorry, but it may be needless to say that she's stupid because she was so stupid that she is stupid. She's crazy, a hot mess. And Top Model was okay. Nothing extremely fabulous, but okay. And I can't wait for Bobby Brown's show to come on. Me too, Neffy. That is must-see TV for the summer, isn't it? Speaking of Bobby Brown. All right, so I talked to you on, what's today, Thursday? I believe on Monday. Or it might have been one day last week. Just off the heels of us doing that exciting telephone callage to the island and, talking to Bobby. Then we still get our Bobby Brown fix because the VH1 scandal was on TV and about the new edition. The day after that scandal was on is when I told you that Bobby missed a court date in Boston. Child support. Well, now it's still going down. Hit the typewriter. A family court judge Wednesday, that was yesterday, gave R&B singer Bobby Brown 2 days to prove that he has an income to fund an educational trust fund for his 2 kids. Norfolk County Family Court Judge Paula Carey, Norfolk County, that's in Massachusetts, gave Brown, who lives in Georgia, until Friday to produce a contract showing that he has enough income to establish the trust. Brown, a Roxbury native, said he didn't know the payments hadn't started. because Whitney's been out of sorts, Bobby, and we all know you don't have any money. He goes on to say, I've been shooting a television show and recording an album, so it's hard. For me, it's easy to not know that a payment is not paid because other people are supposed to pay them. What a stupid, stupid man. You're the captain of your payments, fool. You tell people to go and pay and bring you back the receipt so you have it. So you know that it's been paid. Fool. Last year, Bobby was jailed, yada, yada, non-payment, $63,500 in child support that he owed his baby's mother, Kim Ward, yada, yada, yada. Well, Bobby was summoned to court in March after falling behind in his payments. By the way, this trust that he's expected to set up and showing receipts that he actually, or whatever, paperwork that he can actually put this money in, that tomorrow is Friday, he's got to show that he can put $160,000 into this trust within the next 6 months. That's why he's asking for money to do interviews. He wants us to help pay his child damn support. We could always take the Lauryn Hill fund and put it into the Bobby Brown interview fund. But see, when Lauren reneged, I went and got my kitchen redone and used that money for part of what I needed done. I got the counters taken out and stuff. She wanted $10,000 to do the interview, remember? And I said, well, we'll say $14,000 just in case when she gets here, she charges us an extra $1,000 to answer certain questions. I mean, why not? As far as I'm concerned, if it's going to be pleasing to you people, it would have been worth $14,000. Give her $10,000 up front and then a few extra questions, And she might say, well, that's good. That will cost you $500. I'd reach over into my bag, give that to her. Okay, answer. So we could have taken the $14,000 from the Lauryn Hill fund and given it to Bobby Brown. But I gave Lauren, a series of shout-outs and about 60 days to comply. And when she didn't, I started calling the kitchen people and saying, okay, I want this done, I want that done, and I want this done. And I got a $14,000 to put down on the job immediately. And you'll get the rest, when the job is done. I mean, that money bought me partially some new granite and, some new cabinets and whatnot. Thanks, Lauren. Now, maybe we can start. Is Bobby worth an interview to start up another fund? Should we pay Bobby for an interview? The same $14,000?
He might not show up.
Come on, I want my driveway redone and whatnot. Yeah, no, he'll show up for money. Remember, I was going to pay Lauren with cash. And I would have just taken a cash receipt, so I could use on my taxes. How much is the Bobby Brown interview worth? Priceless, as far as I'm concerned. We get the brown juice up in here and a pile of Coke. What?
Plenty of security.
No, he can do it from the other room. You were not possibly thinking I'd sit in here with a madman, are you? I'd have my knee on the button. You know the button that's right here?
Oh, yeah.
We'd install another lock on the door, and he'd be interviewing right over here in this room right here. Right behind me.
One hand to be in your pocketbook.
That's right.
Uh-oh.
That's right. And we'd get it on like that.
Sure.
Maybe we can start up a fund. Why not?
Let's do it.
All right. You guys, Advice Hour is coming up next hour. I have something to tell you about 50 Cent, which I wanted to tell you in this break, but we got distracted by being Bobby Brown. But keep it here. I'll tell you 50, and we'll do advice coming up next hour. Okay, keep it here.
It's Wendy, man.
You never met me, you don't know me, you ain't been in my house, you don't live with me, you don't sleep with me, you don't do shit with me, but talk about me. Watch what you say. That's all, baby girl. That's all I'm asking you is watch what the f*** you say.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice Hour.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Jessica's been up in arms about Nick's stint on Charmed. Alyssa Milano's on it.
Ooh.
Nick has admitted that he's had a crush on her since Who's the Boss.
Same with me.
And it's nice to hear about those crushes. It's really no threat. But it's like, like with my husband, who's always had a thing for Toni Braxton. It was all good when she was from afar, but the bitch showed up in the studio, and I'm looking like, okay, all of a sudden you gotta come to the radio, all of a sudden.
This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah. Well, Nephew's back, and she says, girl, drive on the cobblestones in your driveway. I don't have cobblestones, just cracked up tar. It was bad winter. We need that money for our Bobby Brown interview. I would like to camp outside your office to hear the interview coming from under the door. Damn you, Wendy. Damn you. And yeah, Kim, I did see Faith on Jay Leno last night. I got in from the club just in time to see that. Yep, she was good. And I did see Mila from the group 702 singing background vocals for Faith. But at least she's still working. But damn. All right, so it's Advice Hour. Hello.
Hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
Who is it?
Wendy.
Hey, Wendy, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Yeah, I hear that. All right. So I need advice. Listen up. Right? I've been keeping it cool with this girl for about a month and a half, right? Mm-hmm. Me and her keeping things rolling on some, like, we ain't sweating the small stuff. We're not crowding each other's space, but we enjoy each other's time together, Mm-hmm. So the other night, like, me and her, we go out, we get drunk, we're twisted, like, we're taking shots. We're sitting in the corner of the bar and we're talking, and we're just talking about, like, how much we got to look forward to. Oh, we can see each other every day. It's going to be nice. I'm moving, like, into her neighborhood and everything, so how nice it's going to be. But then we're like, oh, we're going to take it slow. We're going to take it slow. And then she's like, yeah, I don't even expect you to be faithful to me right now. And I was like, yeah, well, guy has his needs, you know what I mean? And she's like, why'd you fool around? And I was like, well, yeah, and I dropped the juicy that I screwed my ex-girlfriend since I met this girl. You know what I mean? I screwed her, like, twice,
Okay, wait. How long have you and this girl been dating? Or
a month and a half.
Okay, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
After I said this, it's like she's like the mood changed. You know what I mean? I mean, she's like she feels differently. Yeah. And now, like, I don't know what to do because she was always like she's always clocking game. She's always trying to figure out who's sweating her just for sex and all that. And she told me if I'm looking just for sex, I should go somewhere else because she's not the type of girl. But she's also told me she likes sex a lot with the right guy. You know what I mean?
But here's the thing. She was trying to play a guy's game. All we girls at one point or another in our lives were guilty of doing it. And You know what? By and large, many of us are the same in that we're soft and pink. We try to play a guy's game like it's just sex. We're so cool. We're having such a good time. And the second you bring it up that either A, you're not falling for her and it's so cool that you guys can just be like sex buddies, or B, like you were honest. You said you're messing around with your ex-girlfriend. She can't take it. You want to know what? She's soft and pink.
Right.
And
right. I learned that.
So now what's your question to me?
Well, I was just wondering, like, what my plan of action should be with this girl, because we haven't, like, I called her twice since, but she hasn't really been all, like, you know, really, like, she doesn't really seem too happy to talk to me like she used to be. She used to be, like, ecstatic, and now it's just, like, giving me that sort of, like, you know, sour vibe. Like,
yeah.
You know, this is tainted. Excuse me.
It's okay. We'll cut it out. You want to know what she's doing? She's being a typical girl as far as I'm concerned. No different than any of us. But you want to know what I would do if I were you? I would cut off this relationship, phone calls and sex and everything before you move into the neighborhood. Because this girl could end up being a thorn in your side. And due to no fault of your own, you were perfectly honest. I mean, you've only known her for a month and a half. Why can't you tell her you're still messing around with your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm saying, you know, she even told me she doesn't even expect me to be faithful.
Cut her off. Cut her off. You can't even be friends with her because she will start being a nuisance there in the neighborhood.
You mean cut my ex-girlfriend off, or cut the new girl off?
Cut the new girl off.
You mean cut her off, but maybe she'll call me someday. I like this girl. You know, she's attractive. I get along with her really well.
Then cut off your ex-girl. Look, she can't handle the truth. So really, when it comes down to it, do you really want this? She can't handle the truth, as most women, including myself, couldn't in this situation.
Right. I see. Yeah, you know, somebody's got to get cut off, Wendy. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I got to cut off my ex. That's what I got to do.
Oh, okay.
I get along better with the new girl better than the old girl.
Okay, good. Well, then just because you cut off your ex, that doesn't mean that the new girl is going to understand when you go out and screw the next woman.
That's not going to happen. You see, now I think I've learned my lesson.
Oh,
you
good.
Know?
Yeah.
I'm saying, but I'm not trying to call her and tell her that I need lessons to be learned.
No, don't share that with her. You have to show by your actions.
Yeah.
I wish you well. Thank you. Oops. All right. Hello? Hey.
How you doing, Wendy?
Good. How are you?
I'm just fine.
Excellent. What's going on? Because it's Advice Hour.
I need some help, girl.
Okay.
I'm a single mom. Mm-hmm. I have a good job. Mm-hmm. I make okay money. But I need more money. I'm hungry. And I only have a certain amount of hours that I have left in the day. And I wanted to know, what could I do? What kind of job should I go after to supplement some extra money?
Oh, boy. Well, what is your love? I mean, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a branch manager of a payday loan company.
Okay. Well, what do you love doing? I mean, you know, would you like to be an aerobics instructor with the Bally's on the weekends?
Well,
I mean, here's the thing, because we could be sitting here forever.
Yeah.
Pick things that you love that are your hobby.
Gotcha.
You know, for me, if I was, you know, a branch manager, being the person that I am, I enjoy arts and crafts. I can tell you immediately that I would love to teach like a crafts class on the weekends. If I had the time. I love decoupage. I love arts and crafts. I could spend hours in Michael's just, you know, picking through the crap and then coming home with my hot glue gun and just making it happen.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know how much more money you need, but you know, short of working a pole, it sounds to me like you do need another job. The question is it going to be all about the money, or is it all going to be about what you love? Maybe you can do something where you incorporate your child, like you become a swim instructor at the Y, or teach arts and crafts or something.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care.
See you, Wendy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And it's a great time of year for those of you who like to mess around, you know, like with flowers and stuff, to get a part-time job at a nursery. I'm talking about with the flowers and stuff. Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. So
I need some advice, Wendy. More like a neutral opinion.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. I've been dating this guy. Not really dating him, going out. I've been messing around with him for like 5 years. And we've decided to start seeing each other, you know. So we decided that we're going to be a couple. We moved out of town together. We moved to Philly together. And now every weekend he's in New York, saying he still has family there. You know, he made a promise to his daughter that he's going to see her every weekend.
Okay.
So he's staying there every weekend. He's in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, we work all week long. When is our time? You know, our relationship time. When do we have time for that? And
well, you don't. And,
right.
But you know what? The 5 years that you guys have been messing around, he probably feels in a man's twisted mind that is his version of having a relationship, and you know all you need to know about each other. Now that your legitimate relationship has jumped off, and you want to do things like, you know, go out for lunch and you know, go to the beach or whatever when weather gets warmer, he's all into his child up here, possibly his jump off, and possibly hanging out with his boys. He already got you on stash because he's been smashing you for 5 years. See, he's probably been equating that with the relationship. And you, so what's your question to me?
Was I wrong? I kind of ended things with him.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I figured so.
Only because, you know, the daughter thing, you never know whether that's a lie. A lot of men use their kids as an excuse. In actuality, for example, he'll be up here spending all his time at Sue's Rendezvous strip club and no time with his daughter. Or he could really be spending time with her. And how do you know the difference? And there's no getting in the way of something like that. I would move on if I were you.
Thanks, Wendy.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ugh. I hate to tell people to bail. So I've changed the bail word to move on. It doesn't sound as harsh, right? Same Wendy, different language. Yeah. Bail. All right, so 50 Cent, this is what I was going to tell you about his compound. Apparently, he's going to turn the Mike Tyson house that he bought into real party central. Now, you know, as a single rich man, on one hand, I totally feel the vibe and see where he's going. But with all the killers and crazy broads out here and jealous MFs and all like that, why, oh, why, oh, why? This is not the 70s. This is the thirsty 2005 where they just assume kill you in front of your mother and your people as party with you and be. I mean, I just that's so nuts. But from the Bachelor rich standpoint of view, I totally love the idea of him turning his house into a series of parties on nice weekends when he's in town. Now, this is what he's having done. My people tell me that he's got the electricians up there working as well as other people working diligently there at the compound in Connecticut. One of the major projects that they're working on is they are installing televisions inside of the pool. Well, you know what? He's got money like that, so why not do something impractical and perhaps lethal? Why not play Russian roulette with the pool? You dive in, there's a leak in the TV, and everybody fries. And then you got a bunch of chicken heads from wherever suing you, and legitimately suing. Because, you know, they're partially paralyzed now that they've been electrocuted in your pool. But go ahead, because it makes more grist for our mill 50. There you go. You keep up that lifestyle up there. So we can tell the stories of how people, I stole it from 50's house. You know what I mean? Look, this a fork from 50's fork collection. This, you know, these are towels from 50's mansion. And it's easy to say, well, not all parts of the house are, you know, like that. But I gotta tell you something. I've been to the Playboy Mansion. That was enough for me right there to see how this works. When they open up their houses to the masses like this, you know, what the hell was I doing at Hugh's house? He doesn't know me from a campaign. And I had Brownsville in the house. And, you know, you might bring somebody out of Brownsville. Don't mean they change like that. Hey, Brownsville, I love you. I was just using you as an example. Hell, back in the day, I'd been known to have a sticky finger or two myself, but I digress. Anyway, look, I say all that to say, at Hugh's house, right, they had the party central part of the house and then the private part of the house that nobody was allowed to go in. But I got to tell you something. There were more bushes, catacombs, and coves that long after the party is shut down for we strangers, all you got to do is lamp in a bush and then pop out and get into the rest of the house with a bookmark or something. Pop out! and steal. Good luck, 50. We'll continue next.
It's Wendy, man.
I want to fuck good to you, watch you eat each other, like feed off your face, get another woman up, hire a hooker, get some coke. Let's do it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
So much going on. I know you don't care. It's really not your concern. I just sometimes drag you into stuff. I know you don't care about you all. I'm sorry. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. And it is what it is here on 107.5 WBLS. It's my pleasure to be here on the mic for you every day from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. I work Monday through Friday, generally speaking. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers. It's Thursday. It's Cinco de Mayo. As far as I'm concerned, we can incorporate that with Mother's Day and have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Have like a margarita or something. I haven't heard that much about Cinco de Mayo this year. When we live next to the Spanish people in Marlton, though, we wake up to it, go to bed to it. Then the Coronas would be in the garbage can to prove it. Cinco de Mayo is going down. Oh, boy. Saturday, I'm hosting a party over at the Gallery Nightclub on Marin Boulevard in Jersey City. Yes. And the first 100 moms get in there free. Ooh. But you just can't be a mom and say you're a mom. We want you to show up at that door with a picture of you and your kids in the same picture, if you don't mind. You and your children in the same picture. Now, I know very easily you can pass off your nieces and nephews as your own kids. You get as crafty as you want. Nobody's digging that damn deep. It's not that serious. But the party is, and we're giving away a trip to Jamaica. Ooh. Yeah, Saturday in Jersey City, honey. At the Gallery on Marin, and I'm hosting. I'll see you there. Arts bowling tonight at the Highway Bowl, the Soul Bowl. And shout out to everybody over in Queens. East Elmhurst, the WBLS Street team is going to be on the check-in with you on Saturday at the Sprint store, located on 88-01 Queens Boulevard. And we encourage you to check out the Sprint PCS Vision Picture Phone PM 8200 by Sanyo Deal. I don't know what that means. I'm just reading. Just in time for Mother's Day, they say. Get your mom a Sprint phone if you want. If she don't pay her own bill, get it cut off too. The WBLS Hummer will be marking the spot at 12 noon. East Elmhurst in... Now, does this make sense? Does this make sense?
Oh.
Handle it, producer.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, then produce. Oh, we are a mess. There is this woman. I got to tell you something. Her story, and she's relying on me to give her an answer. He comes home from work at 4:30. So really, we got to get to talking and collaborating. And I encourage you to help me in the next segment of Advice Hour. I already have a fax that I think is going to take up the whole particular segment to address. And I would love to hear your opinion, because this woman only has 56 minutes before her husband walks in the door. And her answer, she's letting it rest on our shoulders. So, the next segment of Advice Hour is crucial. Kendra, I'm going to be speaking directly to you. And, oh my gosh, 56 seconds left. Jeez Louise. Kendra, my answer has to do with you packing a bag. Okay? So you pull out your luggage, and then I'm going to address you. Bailing, basically.
Where are we going?
But I have to talk to Kendra, and I need women to help me talk to Kendra. Now she's got 55 minutes before her husband walks in.
Damn. Got to get to her quick.
Yes, exactly. Kendra, it's all about you in the next segment because through your problem, I'm sure many women are dealing with the same thing or have. Kendra, pull out your bag and stay by the radio.
Uh-oh.
It's the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. This portion of program is brought to you by Verizon Wireless. Reliable. That's Verizon Wireless.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
What's the problem with your natural teeth?
They're not white, and I'm missing the front tooth.
Yeah. Oh, you're missing a front tooth.
Right, and he's going to put like a tooth behind one of them, so it's extra for that. But
in the meantime, you have your red carpet smile.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I can't wait.
Good for you. Congratulations. You know, the teeth are the window to the soul.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. This it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yep. She was listening to the show when we had Dr. Jeff Golub Evans on with his red carpet smile. Shout out to Dr. Jeff and his whole office up on 71st Street. So, here we go. Dear Wendy, I need your advice on a situation. My name is Kendra. I'm 29 years old, and I have 2 beautiful kids with my husband of 5 years, Anthony. Wendy, my husband is my best friend and vice versa, and everything was going well in my life until I checked the mailbox just this afternoon. This afternoon. And went through my mail, and I saw an envelope addressed to my husband from a paternity test center. I opened the envelope and was shocked. It read that he's the father of a 5-month-old little girl.
Oh!
Again, Wendy, I was shocked and I dropped the paper and started to cry. My marriage seemed so perfect. I never thought of my husband as cheating on me and getting another woman pregnant. I found myself asking, what have I done to make him go astray? I couldn't find one answer. Wendy, my husband is going to be home at 4:30 this afternoon, and as soon as he steps foot in the door, I'm going to go off on him unless I come up with a calm way of going about approaching him. Do you have any suggestions on what I should do or say before I start whooping his ass? You know what? There are some women who, after the initial shock and the reminded realization that they have a household with 2 kids and, you know, this is their husband for better, for worse, yada, 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 who can, after the initial shock, put up with this situation. There are other women that this is an absolute deal breaker on the marriage. You probably have never thought about what you would do if your husband produced a child out of your marriage. I don't know, maybe you have. My suggestion is that at 4:30, you don't be in the house. And being that it's Thursday, I say pack a weekend bag. Where's this coming from? The 212. And head to some nondescript town in Connecticut or New Jersey. Or if you're financial, buy a ticket and go to Miami for the weekend by yourself to sit around the pool and really think, and don't return until Mother's Day or Monday or Saturday night. And when you return, you will be all sorted out, because right now you're too volatile to even approach him with this. I wouldn't even let him know that you have the letter. I would want to have the majority of it sorted out in my own head, because I can't obviously control what he's doing, but I can control what I'm doing and how I'm going to react. And at this point, since you haven't mentioned divorce in here, you've mentioned ass kick. That's really not going to get you all anywhere. You know what I mean? And then the kids are going to be home tonight. and then they're going to be going crazy. It's best that does your mom, does anybody live around who can, pitch hit and, help them out with the kids and stuff? Don't tell them about what all's going on. My opinion. This is not a time to go to Miami with a girlfriend and have her ooh-challin' with you around the pool. This is not the time to call your parents and have them worried to death. If you're blessed enough to have parents who care about you, this will absolutely have your parents worried about you to death. And being that you're 29 and you've been married for 5 years, you're a grown woman. He doesn't give us more than we can handle. Yeah. You can handle this. But I emphasize you, not your girlfriends, not your mom or your sister at this particular point. Sure, tell them as soon as you get back. You might even want to place a phone call to your sister or your mom while you're down there, but not until the end of your trip after you've sorted it out. Just so that nobody thinks that you're missing or killed someplace, You need to pack your bags right now, and you've got 44 minutes. Pack your bags. Call him from the cell phone, whatever, and don't tell him anything, and don't seem any kind of angry. Just, you found out some news. Don't tell him what the news is. Take the note with you. Don't let him have a chance to plot and scheme while you're gone. Just let him know you found some news, and you're. I would take a few days. And really sort out my life in my head before I even approach him. Because kicking his ass doesn't do anything. It only breaks your nails. And your next man will probably love a perfect 10. So therefore, and eating a cheesecake doesn't do anything except for widen your hips, in anger and stress. You overeat. And you need that body to rock the next man. If that's the way you're going to roll. If not, and you're planning on staying with your marriage, see, that's why to me you need to fall back and go someplace and be by yourself, absolutely by yourself with tranquility, so you can think clearly. Think about your kids, think about your marriage, think about what you want. And kids don't save marriages, by the way. It's the parents that save marriages. So please. The one thing I can say to you is don't say you're staying for the sake of the kids. So I wish you well, Kendra. And, I'm taking opinions from you guys, too, who are listening. Like, what do you think she should do? She has now got 42 minutes before he walks in the door. See, I'd be packing my Louis roller right now. I wouldn't even call the airline. I'd just go with my credit card and buy the next ticket to wherever. You know what I'm saying? For a few days. If possible, you might want to scoop your kids up. Take them with you. I wish you well. We'll talk.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.